What's up, guys? Axel speaking. So I'm making this small video to tell you guys a couple stuff about money. I'm gonna quickly go through a couple of mistakes people do when it comes to managing their money, especially in the 30s. In the 30s, because that's when people start to planning to have kids and to settle somewhere in any house or any home they found or they want to invest in. So that's when a lot of the mistakes happen when it comes to managing money. So really quick, just want to go through explaining you guys what really is important you have in mind before even starting a business. If you don't know how to manage, if you're in the red today, okay, and don't know how to manage your money, why would you manage more money? Why would you know how to manage more money? If I give you 10,000, you may lose them all as well. Okay, so one of the biggest trap when it comes to money, people buying a house that they can't afford. Okay, that's a very common mistake. They just want to be like their friends, right? They want to keep it with the Joneses. So they want to keep up appearance, so they move on to the same area that their friend just lives, or they want the same lease, they want the same house, or they want the same house. So they put expensive materials and stuff, and then what they don't notice is that when you do that, other expenses are related. Let's say you're moving into a better neighborhood, okay, a rich neighborhood. Let's say it's a rich neighborhood, okay. Let's say you're moving from a poor to a rich neighborhood, or from a standard to a upper class neighborhood, okay. So what you need to understand is that moving to that neighborhood will impact a lot of other expenses. Not only the house, you will need to pay for the house, which is probably going to be more expensive, but you also going to have to buy for example, the school for your kids, right? Let's say you have kids, they need to go to school, then maybe the school will be more expensive. The place where you go to make your shopping probably will be more expensive, okay. Your house insurance probably will be more expensive. So there is a lot of other expense on the side of your first investment from your house, okay, that really matter and that can impact the future of your finances situation. Keep in mind these things. Don't buy a house that you can't afford. The mistake number 2, you guys buy a car that you can't afford. This is also a mistake that happens very often. Okay, it's really not smart to do that. It's very, very not clever to do this kind of move, because it's the same problem when you buy a BMW and you can even put gas in it. That's a problem. Okay, your car gonna affect other expenses. Okay, how much you're gonna pay for the car insurance, how much you're gonna pay for the gas. The more the car is beautiful, the more gas you're gonna put in. Okay, the more she's gonna consume. Doesn't matter for you to buy a BMW and don't be able to put gas in it. Okay, for me that's not a smart decision. Keep in mind, buying a car that you can't afford can be really tough for your finance, and you really need to control what type of car you want to invest in. So the next trap people fall into when it comes to money is that people don't really invest. They don't invest, or they don't invest enough, and that's a really common problem that I see in a lot of people in the 30s. It means that they think that they have time, and they think that they have time, and yes, they have time, but they don't have a lot of time. Okay, when you're at that age, you don't have a lot of time. You still have time. Okay, so enjoy your time, it's good, but you don't have a lot of time. So my suggestion would be start investing, start using compound interest to plan your retirement. And the earlier you invest, the better the retirement will be. Don't underestimate that fact, because let's say you invest at 30 years old. Okay, let's say you invest like, I don't know, $10,000 and let's say it's bringing back 7% interest. So I'm gonna go on the calculator here. So we say 10,000 at a 7% interest. When you reach 65, okay, you're gonna have on your account, you're gonna have on your account 1.5 million. That's it. That's the one. Okay, let me double check my calculator because I'm not really good. So yeah, you're gonna have 1.4 million dollars. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. So let's say you start investing at 40 years old, which is 1 decade later, which is 10 years later. Okay, so 10,000 by 7% interest, 40 years old. Yeah, you're gonna sit only on a little bit over 650,000. Okay, so from 1 billion, from 1.4 billion, you go through 600,000. So that's a small gap, right? That's a huge gap. That's a huge gap for a couple of years. Okay, so the lesson here is just to start investing early. Start investing early in the business to use the effect of compound interest. Google it if you want more info about it, or just go to axeljourson.com/blog, and you're gonna be able to read my blog, the 7 money trap to avoid in your 30s. Okay, I just made a blog about that. So yeah, go and check it out. The other mistake people are doing is not having a high income skill. What is a high income skill? A high income skill is a skill that helps you to earn wherever you want, in whatever industry you are, and it's not restricted to any industry, any location, any other specifics. This is important, as most of the people, they don't have the abilities to grow their income every year, increase their income every year, which is normal because most of the people don't even know that high income skills exist. So basically what a high income skill means that you are able to make an income in your own terms. So where you want, when you want, and with who you want, you choose that. Keep in mind that the high income skill is not a side hustle. It is two different things. A high income skill really gives you the latitude to earn, to generate income as much as you want, when you want, where you want, whoever you want with, and with the people who you want with. So this is important to understand. If you want to know more about what is a high income skill and how you can develop your own high income skill, just reach out to me. Leave a comment below, or just reach out to me, and we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna introduce you to high income skills and the company I'm working with who teach you how to get this income skill. I'm gonna wrap up this video because it's getting too long. Like, it's almost 11 minutes. That's too much for you, right? Too much for your attention. So yeah, one of the most important points is, like, guys, having your financial goal clear. People usually, when you ask them, okay, what's your goal for the month? Oh, I don't know, I guess I want to make a lot of money. Okay, that's what they will say. Okay, also in 1 month I want to do 10,000. Okay, that's great. You want to do 10,000. What are you doing to do this 10,000? That's my question. Who are you connecting with? Okay, do you put yourself out there? Okay, did you create your channel? Okay, your YouTube channel, your Facebook. Are you posting on a consistent basis? Okay, but anyway, the point is, you need to keep it clear for you what your goals are in terms of income, but also in terms of what you want to achieve. You need clear goals. Okay, without clarity, you won't be able to act. Okay, clarity gives you power, and power is that force, that strength that gives you the power to act. Okay, to act on whatever goal you want to achieve. This is very important as well. And the last thing I want to focus on and to tell you to don't fall into this trap and start early to do that is being financially literate. As I said in the blog post, it means that you guys need to understand a couple of terms, a couple of basics about finance. That's huge. That's a huge point, because most of the people out there don't know what is a loan, how works a credit card, what does it mean real estate, what does it mean index funds, and all you need to know is a little bit of the jargon. Okay, what are all of these things, and understand what is it. Okay, that's really important. I'm not telling you to take course and stuff like this, but just read about these words, understand the definition. It's like in English, in English it's good to know from A, B, C to Z, right? And it's very fun to be able to use these letters, to understand these letters and make sentence with them by combining them. Okay, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same with the with your knowledge about finance. Okay, if you understand a couple of these words, you will be more comfortable talking about them and explaining them. Also, don't be afraid to talk about money, to teach your kids about money, put new rules. Don't be afraid to talk about money during dinner. All of this make you comfortable with everything that is financial, okay, and all the financial terms, and take the habit to get curious and to learn about how to manage your finance, and don't stay here around and let the train pass, because that's gonna cost you a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of stress, frustration, and a lot of things. What money brings, a lot of problem. If you manage it well, money won't bring you problem. Money will bring you a lot of good things, because money is just a way to manifest the things that you want. And also just keep track of your spending. That's important. Keep budgeting. Okay, keep a track of where your money goes, because once you're gonna start to do that, you're gonna see some patterns, some habits where your money going that you can cut out. You can cut back really quick and get this expense, get these losses, because it's important when it comes to saving money. Don't spread your money all around and then have only a thin layer of money that's not even enough to feed you for the rest of the month. Okay, so spend the money, and you're gonna be track the money that you spend, and you're gonna be able to have a better clarity about where you are spending money and what you need to do to avoid spending money on certain things, right? Like all the lifestyle stuff. I will highly suggest you that if you have goals if you have some solid goals, like don't spend money on this, because that's actually really not necessary, and that's not going to bring you anything. So spend money, invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, and also invest in whatever project you want. It can be a business, can be any other venture, but you need to invest early, and not massively, but as much as you can, as early as you can. So guys, I'm gonna leave you with this couple of tips for today. I don't want to be too long. I'm already too long. Start building your wealth, okay? And follow these tips and example. And and if you have any questions, just reach out to me, and we can have a talk. Talk soon. Hopefully you like this video. Feel free to share it, and to talk to your friend about money and what did you learn today. Talk soon. Axel here.